last time you gave your feet any love? Probably haven't even thought about it, but your feet affect your entire body, right? Because when you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing to hit the ground? Your feet. And so if there is stuff going on in your feet, it's going to affect your entire body like dominoes. A lot of us tend to kind of stand with either our toes pointing out or kind of pointing in, right? And typically in men, toes will point out some. And what this does is it really opens up your inner thighs, your adductors, but then your abductors, your outer thighs, get really tight, right? And that affects your hips, which affects your back, and it just trickles on up. I tend to see more in women, toes will kind of point in some, right? And this does the opposite. So these adductors are really tight, and your abductors are really open. And again, that'll affect your hips, back, and so on, just a little bit differently. And so the easiest thing, well, not really easy, but the simplest thing you can do to have an effect on your entire body and improve overall your feeling of well-being is to be mindful of your gait, right? And so feet hip distance apart, toes point straight forward. If you were to bend down and slide your fingers across the outsides of your feet, they should be straight, parallel, and kind of balance your weight in the center. It's also really important to have good supportive shoes, right? And you have 1, 2, 3 arches. And so you want to find a good supportive shoe or a good supportive insole that support your arches. And you can even get insoles made just for your feet. Right? Because there is no ABC, 3 sizes fits all, right? You are unique, your feet are unique, and they need unique support. And so to give your feet some extra love, you can stretch them, you can rotate your ankles, nice and slow, all the way around, both directions. And then feet can go plantar flexion, that's toes pointing down, planting them down on the ground, like a ballerina point. And then dorsal flexion, toes come up, so it's kind of like a dorsal fin. Inversion, where it comes inwards. Eversion, when it comes outwards. It's also really important to make sure your shoes have plenty of space for your toes, so you can spread them out. Heels, ladies, they tend to kind of squish your toes, so we need to be extra mindful. I'm not saying don't wear them, but be mindful, take them off from time to time, give your toes a break, and then also stretch them. How do you stretch your toes? Thought you never ask. And so, best way to get some good toe stretches and ankle stretches. First, you can start by bringing your toenails down towards the ground, and then just take a little seat. While you're here, maybe you do some arm stretches, and you can just kind of chill here. If this is really intense, you might take a block or maybe a big pillow and you can sit on that. Or some of us might need a little more, and you can get like a wedge or fold up a blanket and bring that under your knees, and that'll give you a little bit more of an extension. Now, the best part is your toe crunches. And for that, you're gonna curl your toes under. Yes, I said under. Slide your pinky toes out so they get a nice good stretch too. And again, sit back on your heels. This will be a little bit more intense, right? You're not alone. And again, so if you need like a block or maybe a big pillow, you can sit on that and that'll take some pressure off. But the most important thing here is to breathe, right? Breathe through the intensity, breathe through the discomfort. Right? Take this as an opportunity to practice how to breathe through intense situations. And again, you might do some chest stretches. And so you don't have to be here super long, maybe a minute or two. And anytime you want to pop up, you can pop up, right? But come back to that place and breathe through the discomfort. Don't avoid it, right? If these stretches are intense, it's because your feet really need them. Another more passive approach to making sure your toes get lots of love is they actually sell toe spacers, or maybe you use those toe socks, right? Open up your feet. You can even take your fingers, I love this one, and bring them in between each toe. Yeah. So remember to take care of your feet, friends. The rest of your body will thank you. If you're having low back issues or tight hips, and say maybe you stretch those areas, but you avoid and ignore your feet, you're only treating the symptoms, not the root cause. Right? Have a great day and happy feet and toes. Thank you.